Broadcasting live from the 2022 Roswell Rotary Golf and Tennis Tournament from the beautiful Brookfield Country Club, it's time for North Fulton Business Radio. Now, here's your host.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome again to the 2022 Roswell Rotary Golf and Tennis Tournament. I'm John Ray, and folks, we're here at the beautiful Brookfield Country Club. The sun has come out. It's a great day. Nice breeze, not as humid as it was, and that's pretty nice. And I'm sitting here with Kurt Hilbert. Kurt is with Hilbert Law. Kurt, welcome.
John, it's great to be back. Great to see you.
Great to see you. I'm so glad you've come out of your shell. I mean, you. I'm just kidding. It's easy to get Kurt to come on. I got all these other folks that are shy. You're not shy.
No, I'm not shy at all. And you do a great service for the community.
Thank you.
We're thrilled that you're here today for Rotary.
Well, you're doing great work in the community, too. Talk about how you're serving folks at Hilbert Law.
Well, Hilbert Law, obviously, we're a litigation firm in Roswell, Georgia, and we serve basically all different types of clients, from small to international, multinational corporations. But we pretty much focus in four areas: business, corporate, real estate, employment, and constitutional law. But what I'm most proud of about my firm is half of it is actually a nonprofit side. It's all strictly for charity. And my wife and I, unfortunately, we were never able to have children. So our charities are kind of our kids. And Rotary is one of the special ones that we participate in every single year. I've been a member of Rotary now, I think, over 5 years.
Wow.
Here in Roswell, and what they do for the community. And the whole concept of Rotary, of service above self, is what it's all about.
And, Kurt, talk about what happens at your firm on Friday afternoons.
Well,
speaking of giving back to the community, right?
That's right. Yeah, so we try to have a little fun on Friday afternoons at 5 p.m. A happy hour. We do something called Feelings Friday, and tell all my staff and all my lawyers, look, I don't want to hear about your problems.
Yeah.
Talk to me on Friday.
There you go.
and what we do is we send out a message to everybody in the community and welcome them to come to the firm. And we provide scotch, cigars, bourbon, wine for the ladies, obviously, if they're not into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And try to just share community time. We're in a moment in our history where we really need to have some togetherness. And so that's just one more way that I'm trying to bring people together.
Yeah, that's great stuff. That's so important. That you do it on the front porch too, and so it's front porch time, and there's not enough front porch time. That's really what you're talking about, right?
That's exactly right. The front porch time is really what America is all about, and getting back to our fundamental concepts and our belief systems, and just sharing. Being ourselves, being human beings at the very core and center of things, and the charity, the work is so important to that as well, because that's what Rotary espouses, and a lot of them come out on Fridays, and as long as we can pass the message out and have a positive influence, that's what it's all about.
So, Kurt, I know you and some of your work and the charitable work that you do. Why is it so important for you to support this event?
Well, Rotary has several charities that they sponsor themselves, and they provide financial and other support, volunteer efforts, and so on and so forth. But this is their sole event every year. They only do it one time a year, and they raise all of the money for the entire year for all of the charities, and then they split it amongst the charities based upon need or what their particular needs are. So this particular event is extremely important because a lot of money goes to help local charities here in Roswell and some outside of Roswell as well, and some even international. It is the one time a year where everybody opens their pocketbooks and tries to help and really put a good cause together. And
you're a sponsor.
I am indeed.
And are you sponsoring the event or the golf side or the tennis side? What side are you sponsoring?
So Bob Hagan would love for me to be on the tennis side of things. I'm an avid tennis player, and I've done it for years, but unfortunately my knees don't allow for me to play that kind of a vigorous sport anymore. So I'm definitely on the golf side of things these days. I'm sponsoring the golf side, and I've got a hole and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Great. Does it get pretty feisty out there? Is it pretty competitive out there on that golf course?
Oh, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
I think the the drinks on almost every other hole makes it a little more feisty as well.
There's a lot of back talk out there.
There
too,
is.
right?
There's a lot of trash talking. That's right.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. So, talk a little bit about for those folks that maybe are new to the community, wondering how to get involved. Why Roswell Rotary? What's it done for you and your career and your business?
So the business side of things is just one aspect of Rotary. Obviously, that's not the mission statement of Rotary, but it happens to be a very wonderful byproduct of it, because usually if you're a business person or a small business person in Roswell and you join Rotary, all of a sudden your small business becomes part of the overall organic mission of everyone else around you. So, small businesses speak to small businesses, and once you espouse the four-way test and so on and so forth, things of Roswell Rotary, all of a sudden you start to impart that to your own employees and your own business, and it spreads and it becomes a positive influence not only in your small business but also in your business-to-business relationships. It also helps, obviously, people will trust you to come to your business if you're in Rotary and you do a good job, and the referrals are always a wonderful thing. But again, that's not the principal focus of Rotary. Yeah. But it's just a wonderful byproduct of it.
Yeah, that's great. Kurt Hilbert with Hilbert Law. Kurt, thank you so much for your work and your support of not just the Roswell Rotary, but the great work that you do in the community. We appreciate you.
John, I appreciate you taking the time to spend some time with me today.
Absolutely.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. But before I let you go, though,
okay,
for anyone that has heard something that maybe makes them want to be in touch, tell them how they can be in touch with you.
Sure. They can email me, khilbert@hilbertlaw.com, or they can check out our website at www.hilbertlaw.com.
Kurt Hilbert, folks, with Hilbert Law. Kurt, thanks again.
Thanks, John.